Wow, do you guys hear that? The HVAC humming in the background? The birds singing? The sun shining?
It's a beautiful day for tech news!
Wait, what the? Okay, come on!
What?
It's not even funny anymore. He's not even here.
Who's not here?
The thing! The red thing!
The red? What? We gotta do tech
The
news.
red
Come on,
thing.
keep it focused.
Okay, right, tech news.
Yeah, here we go.
Samsung is set to unveil a bunch of devices at its Unpacked event on February 20th, including the Galaxy S10 lineup and its folding phone. But we may have already gotten a peek at that last one thanks to a leaked promo. A video was posted by Samsung Vietnam showing someone opening up a folding phone. It was swiftly taken down, of course, but it was promptly re-uploaded by some brave citizens of the internet. We salute you. Now, the video also shows a number of futuristic technologies like smart displays with gesture controls, remote-controlled tattoo robots, oh lordy, and an ultrasound phone accessory. Wait, what, an ultrasound phone accessory? You plug it into your USB Type-C and you just...
Yeah, it's futuristic.
So it's possible the phone in the promo isn't the same device we'll see at Unpacked, but let's hope Samsung has the design more or less ready to go for the event, because Huawei will reportedly be showing off a folding phone of their own 4 days later in Barcelona. That's Barcelona?
Barcelona.
Nobody says it like that.
Barcelona.
Earlier this week, Apple blocked Facebook's internal enterprise apps on iOS because Facebook was breaching Apple's terms of service for the Developer Enterprise program by distributing its research app outside of the company. Then, Apple, not that this is a grudge thing or anything, also blocked Google for the same reason. Except this time, the culprit was Google's ScreenWise meter, which, like the Facebook research app, monitored users' browsing history and network traffic. As a result of the ban, Google's internal company apps, including a bus-hailing app and beta versions of Maps, Hangouts, and Gmail, simply stopped working. After Google and Facebook admitted to breaching the terms of service, Apple restored access to these apps for both companies on iOS. Google and Facebook might be trying their hardest to track and collect data on their users, but Apple ain't having none of that. No. What happens on an iPhone stays on an iPhone. Occur? Is that how you're supposed to say it? Occur? And speaking of collecting data, yours has probably been collected already. Earlier this month, a vast trove of 773 million email addresses and passwords called Collection 1 was leaked, but apparently that was just the tip of the iceberg. Security researchers have now obtained and analyzed what they call Collections 2 to 5, bringing the total number of compromised credentials up to 2.2 billion. They really did take the Michael Bay approach to this sequel, didn't they? This database amounts to 845 gigabytes of data and may be the largest collection, or collections as it were, of breaches ever recorded. The data reportedly mostly originated from previous breaches of Yahoo, LinkedIn, Dropbox, and other sites. At the time of writing, the new breaches have not been added to the Have I Been Pwned database, but you can check if your email was affected using a utility provided by the German Hasso-Plattner Institute, and then sign up for a password manager and change all of your passwords, then just never go on the internet again, except to watch Techlinked.
Yeah.
Please watch Techlinked.
Please.
How else will Riley have a job without Techlinked? Actually, he writes for LTT now, so it should be fine.
Oh, nice.
You're good. Now it's time for the Bitty Quickities, brought to you by Mack Weldon. Finding good clothes can be such a hassle. Trust me, I know. I've never managed to do it. Well, Mack Weldon is the solution. They make modern men's essentials elevated by technical innovation. For example, Mack Weldon's silver line of underwear, shirts, and socks are naturally antimicrobial, meaning that they help eliminate odor. Sweet! And even if they're not the most comfortable clothes you've ever worn, which they could very well be, if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can actually keep it and still get a full refund. And they've got free shipping on orders over $50 and free returns. So check them out today at the link below and get 20% off your next order by using offer code TechLinked at lmg.gg/tlmacweldon. Or you can just click the link below, that's easier. On to the bickety-quickities. Intel has finally named a new CEO after ousting their former leader 7 months ago. Bob Swan has been serving as the interim CEO for that time, but now they've made it official. Congrats, Bob Swan. I hope your reign is as bright and well-aligned as your teeth. Look at that smile.
Yeah.
That's a Bob Swan if I ever saw one.
Bob Swan's got a great smile.
Bob Swan also made an appearance along with former Radeon Graphics head Raja Kaduri in a new hiring video posted by Intel's graphics division. The two leaders talk about Intel's vision for discrete graphics, but unfortunately the video doesn't provide any other concrete information about Intel's discrete graphics cards. Raja does say though that they're starting from zero, which he interprets as being a great opportunity rather than a competitive disadvantage. I mean, I've met Raja. He's a glass half full kind of guy.
He's a nice guy.
It's good. After speaking with sources familiar with Apple's plans, you know the type, Bloomberg reports that the company is currently developing iPhones with 3 rear-facing cameras and USB Type-C ports instead of Lightning ports. I mean, Apple did already add USB Type-C to the 2018 iPad Pro, but like...
iPhones? Huh, that seems like it's just a step too far. Like...
They follow their hearts, you know? These are creative types. They use MacBooks.
Yeah, who needs logic?
Which, come to think of it, also use USB Type-C now. Respectable Japanese news outlet Nikkei.com is reporting that Nintendo plans to release a pared-down version of the Switch console sometime in 2019. Analysts expect the new version to be smaller than the vanilla Switch and to launch without a console dock. Or, wait, hear me out on this. I have an idea. It's actually Riley's idea, but I'm going to be the one saying it today.
Tell me about it.
They could just make the original Switch cheaper.
Oh, no way.
With the dock, which is mostly plastic.
Yeah, I want that.
Hey, you're welcome
one.
for the idea, Nintendo. We've got lots more where that came from. Speaking of more where that came from, you won't have more access to your movies that you bought on the internet where they used to come from. UltraViolet, a service that allowed owners of physical media copies to secure and access their library on multiple digital services, is planning to shut down on July 31st. The idea is that users shouldn't really lose anything, provided that they link their library with one of UltraViolet's supported retailers before that date, but like, really? This is exactly the problem with like buying movies. Like, I honestly throw away those stupid UltraViolet things that come with my Blu-rays. I rip them to my server, and then I use Plex, because then I still have it.
You're a pirate.
Anywhere. That's not piracy.
Think?
That is bull stuff, and you know it.
Pirate. Yarr.
Well, that's a topic for another time, I think. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Techlinked, and we will see you on Monday with more tech news. We won't see you, you'll see us. That's how cameras work.